Hi, I'm aMEriCA, you can call me Robin, and today we are reacting to Monsta X and aMEriCA Part 1. So, as you know if you were on my channel, I reacted to Part 2 of this, which was Monsta X and aMEriCA again, before the first one for whatever reason. I think it was recommended to me and that's why, but I want to go back and check out the first part because the second part was great, and I will leave a link to the card, no, a link in the card right there, and you guys can check that out if you want. So, yeah, Monsta X and aMEriCA. I have not watched a lot of Monsta X being in America, like, on my own time. Like, I haven't really checked out interviews, stuff like that, because, let's be honest, American interviews are usually the cringiest things on the face of the planet, and I'm not into that awkwardness. Like, miss me with that, to be honest. So, but the crack videos that come out of those interviews are the best things. So let's check it out.
I love clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
Yeah, you look like a clam. What? Boy, sorry.
Hello, beautiful humans. Hi.
You look like a clam. Jesus. Y'all ready? When I feel good. To go off. Wow, Jesus Christ.
Monsta X. 안녕하세요. Monsta X입니다.
Monsta X.
Oh, wow. That was so beautiful.
That was so beautiful.
Yeah, you know,
I love that guy, by the way.
when we were doing the first world tour, I think the place was Berlin, right?
No, Paris.
No, Berlin. It was Germany.
It's Germany, you
So,
fool.
they left me and ride on the bus.
We didn't know that.
40 minutes though.
Were you sleeping?
Yeah.
Do you go get massages?
Oh, yes.
Acupuncture?
I was left in a bus.
You don't like massage?
It's
'Cause
boring.
I was sleeping.
Oh, it's boring.
Yo,
It's boring. It's not
because
relaxing.
your body's very
I
hard,
don't like-
right?
So you were left on the bus?
No, I was not.
Okay.
They took off.
Yeah.
Let's not read into that.
Yeah.
Were the rest of you guys like, hey, I think we left?
No,
No, we
nobody
didn't know
noticed
that.
it.
Yeah.
So how long were you? How long were you stuck?
Yeah, like 40 minutes.
5 minutes?
That's awful. That is awful.
What's different?
Was it 40 minutes or was it 5? Do you want to die?
40 minutes.
Okay, that's not a big problem. I'm really nice right now.
That's funny.
So, okay, that's not a big problem. I'm really nice right now.
That's funny. Well, luckily they found you, obviously. So
Yeah,
that's,
because I called to the manager.
Wow.
Hey,
oh my
hey, you
goodness.
left me. What?
No, we already know.
That's why we do. We left you on
I
purpose.
saw your fan said he really doesn't like cucumbers.
Do you like cucumber?
I like them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Why don't you like them?
Smell and taste so bad.
Cucumbers?
I feel like they don't.
Yeah, they
taste
don't
like
smell
anything.
or taste like anything.
According to Twitter, somebody's afraid of
But
cucumbers.
pickles, though. I can understand
yeah.
people don't like
That's
pickles.
it.
I love
Yeah.
pickles, but like,
Yeah.
What's
they have a
wrong with
taste and a
cucumbers?
smell. But like, cucumbers?
Smell, taste. No.
They're
They're so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If you like cucumber, I hate it.
How would you guys describe your fans?
You know, do you know how to describe a god?
No.
Exactly the same way.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Hello, my name's Ian.
Wow.
It's kind of like identity card.
This is just,
And
I
you
am
can
being
pretend yourself
real
like,
extra.
Hammer.
I'm not
Right.
complaining.
So, got it. It's a weapon. Got it.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right. Fair enough.
But I'm not really like 100% satisfied because the brightening is not really bright. So I'm trying to argue with the company. Are you listening, Sasha?
Yeah. Come on,
Wait, if you don't.
come on, come on.
The interviewer was just like,
All right.
"What
Were
did I
you
do
guys
about
all
this?"
friends before the show No Mercy?
See, I'm relatively new to Monsta X, so I don't know about all the No Mercy drama, but I do know that every time it's brought up, it's not a good time. So, didn't seem like fun times. And that's, I'm probably gonna get a lot of comments saying, understatement of the year! But it didn't seem good. So I'm okay with not knowing about it because I don't like people to be unhappy. I don't like seeing people I love be unhappy. And if someone were to cry,
Yeah, they do. Exactly. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Crying. Just...
when the flashbacks hit.
Yeah, they're crying. The mom members are crying, so my heart is broken.
Yeah.
Have you ever
let's not
made a
talk about
noticeable on-stage mistake?
that. Oh, Kian turning around.
Hello, beautiful human. You clicked on our interview with Monsta X. They are quality human beings.
Zach Sang is
making music
amazing.
That is pushing the
He's like one of the only
in a
interviewers I
forward
would
direction.
watch.
They're bringing people together. The whole genre of K-pop is proving the fact that music is a universal language, and these guys are ambassadors of that.
Yeah. Why does he have a cat pillow? And why don't I have a cat pillow? I'm disgusting.
Hope you hit me up, please, if you're seeing this. Because, yeah, Matthew. I really want to contact
Sounds like
with
have like
you.
a
Like, I was shipped on to Israel.
bird?
Just ship you over there.
Shalom.
A dog toy?
You live there by yourself as a baby. That's cool.
What happened? If you don't mind.
What happened when?
Showcase.
You know what it is? You just tell to everybody.
Oh, the mistake?
Will I dance all in?
All in. Okay.
First showcase.
Froze. He forgot everything at that moment.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you're on stage and all of a sudden, oh Lord. Hey, it happens. It's
I want to
crazy
cry on
when
his
you're on
behalf
stage
because
and
I
all
feel
of
like
a
I
sudden-
can relate.
Oh,
It's never
Lord.
happened to me, but I can
Hey, it
relate.
happens. How we feel? Let's go around. How
Like,
do
you ever
guys
do
feel
see
today?
something
Excited to
so
be here a second
embarrassing?
time, right?
Yeah. Seriously, we just arrived today.
They never
at
left.
like 7 in the morning, but we're really happy right here with you guys so much.
Oh my gosh. Are you tired? Are you sleepy?
Yeah, of course not. Yeah. Of course not. Yeah, seriously.
I
Yeah.
remember when people asked RM, like, aren't you guys tired? And he's like, no, not at all. that had the same energy. Like, no, we're not tired. I haven't slept in 5 days. It's fine. What would be wrong? We're fine. Ugh. I imagine interviewing must be so tiring. Like, I'd just be so bored. Like, no wonder that like most groups act like crackheads in interviews, because just like make it interesting, because otherwise I'll fall asleep. Like, do something. Okay. Alright, so that was my reaction to Monsta X and aMEriCA Part 1. I don't know, I feel like Part 2 was a little better, but maybe that's just because Wonho looks a little better and I might have screamed about it. But anyways, most of that was just Shangun, which I'm totally fine with. But most of that was Shangun. I don't know if that was like intentional or if maybe like when this video was made, like he was still doing a lot of the talking, because I feel like a lot of groups, when they have like one member that does speak English, like it's like usually like the first time they do a lot of American interviews, it's like that one person talking, and then when they come back again, then it's like everyone's a bit more comfortable. So maybe it was one of those situations, probably. Because we know that they are English kings, especially Minhyuk. And so yeah, that was good. I like that a lot. I love how Youngwon is just like, stop bringing this up, because like so relatable. You know, do you ever have like a moment where you just did something so embarrassing that it haunts you every day? Like you sit awake in bed at night and you think like, wow, I wonder if I'm the only person that remembers that, or if everyone remembers it. Because like obviously he was on a stage and it's like recorded and it's like probably been seen like hundreds of thousands of times, but like, so that makes it worse. But I feel like I had a situation. You want to do a quick story time? Let's do a quick story time. If you're not interested in this, the video's over. I'm just going to talk about myself for a second. If you're interested, keep watching. If not, like the video, subscribe, recommend me more Monsta X content, and that'll be that. But I remember in school, I had like a home like economics kind of class, and basically like we were doing this exercise where we were like learning how to like do finances and stuff like that, and how to write checks and blah blah blah. And so the teacher gave us like, we had to pick from a bucket, and it was like giving us like our family situation. So you could be like a single parent, you could be like just living on your own, you could be like a college student, you could be like you know, a co-parent with like a couple of children, blah blah blah. So there's like all the options. And so I picked, and I should preface this by saying that in this class I had a huge crush on this person, which was the dumbest crush to ever exist, by the way. It was stupid, but I had a huge crush on this guy. And he was sitting next to me. Like, we were at like a table with like a group of like 4 people. He was sitting next to me, and I don't remember the people sitting across from me, but like he had a lot of friends in that class, and like they were like, he would talk to them, and he would be like turned like away from me basically, and like talking to friends over here, and I was like over here in like the corner, like being quiet and nervous and anxious. And I picked from the bucket. The teacher came around. She's like, "Go ahead," and I'm like, "Okay." Whoop. I picked it up. I read it. And I was like, "Please let me return this." Like, please let me return this. And she was like, "No, you're keeping it." You guys don't know what it was? It was that I was like married with a kid, right? I think. I don't remember if it was just married or married with a kid, but it was married in any event. And she was like, "Okay, pick someone to like be your husband, to like partner with you." And I was just like, "What?" And she's like, "Pick somebody." And I'm like, I don't really know anybody in this class, because I was very, very quiet. This was like in middle school, so I was very, very quiet. I just stuck to myself. I didn't really talk to people that much. I wasn't like shy so much as I just didn't really talk to people. And I didn't really know anybody in that class. And I was just like, "Can I please just put it back? Look, let me, no one saw, everyone's talking, not paying attention, like let me just," and she's like, "No." Basically, I ended up having to pick the crush next to me over here to be my husband, and he wasn't paying any attention. And so the teacher continued on, like she got the other 2 people at our table, and she moved on, and he was like, "Why didn't I get to pick?" Like turned to me like, "Oh, what happened? Why didn't I get to pick?" And I was just like, I want to die. And so that was my awkward story that I think about every day. It happened years ago, like many years ago, and I don't remember, like it haunts me, okay? I'm gonna go now. Thank you for listening to my story time. Let me know your really awkward, embarrassing stories down below if you want to share. Because you know what? On the internet, you're anonymous, and no one knows who you are, so you can share the awkwardest stories that you want, and no one will know who you are, right? Unless you have an account with your face and real name on it, in which case, be bold, be brave, and say it anyways. Am I right? I'm right. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for listening to my awkward story, because it really does haunt me every day. I have never wanted to disappear from the face of the planet more than I did at that moment in time. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, like the video if you like the video, subscribe for more, recommend me more Monsta X content that I want to react to. Just recommend me more content. Now that I have to, what? I don't know what I just said. Just recommend me content, Monsta X content, or whatever else you want, you know? I'm open. I'm gonna see you guys next time. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope that your awkward memories don't keep you up at night, and I hope that you realize that you're probably the only person that remembers it. Okay, bye.
Is this love? Yeah. Is this love? Yeah. Sometimes I know. Yeah. Sometimes I don't. Yeah. 이 다음 끝사 뭐라고 쓸까? 너무 많은 말이 날 돌지만 내 마음 같은 게 하나. 그냥 느껴져 해가 뜨고 나면 꼭 달이 뜨듯이.